Hey guys, so I'm gonna show you how I make my makeup holders. This is the one I recently made. The glitter doesn't come off or anything. So what you're gonna need is some polyacrylic. This is the one I use. Clear gloss. I got it from Walmart. I think it's like $16 or $17 for the whole thing, and I've done a lot. You're gonna need glitter. I'm gonna be using this one. I got it from Walmart too. It's like the neon green. The glass. You need a brush. I put some extra poly on this mustard bottle so it's easier to squirt it inside instead of dumping the whole thing on there. I got a random, I broke the lid, so I'm using that one to be able to just leave it here to dump the excess out. I have this one that needs to be done, and I'm gonna do it green. The other ones I'll show you are pink, but it's okay. I also got this one from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. You just need something to put the glitter on to dump it out so you don't make a mess everywhere, and that's wax paper. What I'm gonna do is take my clear cup and my polyacrylic and dump it in the cup. You dump a little bit because the thinner the layer is, the faster it'll dry. So look at that. Just twirl it, make sure every single bit of the cup is covered. Okay, so I let it sit for a little bit and the excess is pretty much out already. That's what the rag is for. You're just gonna clean the outside. But since it is water based, you'll be able to clean it with water and it'll come off. So there goes the extra one that was on there. So now I'm just gonna clean the rim on the rag. And get my glitter and just dump a whole bunch of it in there. And just swirl it to where you get a good coverage on the cup. I'm gonna get my blow dryer and I'm gonna blow on the outside of the cup, because if you do it inside, the whole bunch of glitter is gonna come out. Whenever you can feel that the cup is pretty warm, then you can just let it sit for a while. Just gonna put that to the side. My extra. Okay, so now these cups that I have, it's basically the same thing, it's just a different color, but since I don't have a whole bunch of greens done, I decided to finish it off in pink. Because it has a nice coverage already, but I want it to be a lot more pinker than this, because this is the one that needs a sealant and you can automatically tell it's a lot more pink, more like a vibrant color, so that's what I want. So you're just going to take this one and the brush and the extra Mod Podge, the extra polyacrylic, dump it in there, and this one's going to be thin layers also. And there's gonna be glitter on the brush, but it's okay. It did lift some glitter, but since we're putting a second coat, it's okay. We add the second bunch of glitter. And you make sure, so you can tell where it's already covering. Okay, now for this cup, so this was the very first layer. This one we just did the second layer of glitter, and this one we're doing the sealant, the last coat. Thinner brush. This one's too chunky right now. There we go. You can tell the ones where you've already put the Mod Podge, because if you can see right here, you see how this layer from here this way, it's like kind of like a smoky gray color, and it looks kind of wet, and then this side looks dry. Is because pretty much from here this way you've already done it, so it's easy to keep up where you have put polyacrylic, so you don't put too much of it. So you know, the less polyacrylic you put, or the thinner the layer, the faster it dries. And with this one, if you can see the bottom, those white spots is because the glitter lifted, but it's okay because it's gonna be covered with brushes anyways. So then you do that, put the bottom, some polyacrylic on the bottom, and then we're gonna blow dry it with the hot setting. The cup is extremely hot now. So once it does that, I just leave it by a window. I have a window right here. And then with the heat of the sun, it usually dries a lot faster. They are going to smell kind of funky and chemically at the beginning, but over, I think, like past 3 days or 4, it'll go away. If it goes away, then it's fine, and it will go away. Now, like these, I made a whole bunch of them. I pre-made them to have them ready so they wouldn't smell so much, because I don't like the scent myself. So yep, which one is the, this one is, yeah, this one is the last layer. So this one's pretty much done. You can just add your vinyl or whatever you want on this one. And now, okay, so sometimes whenever I know, because I ask my customers what they're going to be for, and if they say it's for paintbrushes or something that's going to be wet most of the time and just placed in here, then I make sure after the polyacrylic is dried, then I go back and add some of the dishwasher safe Mod Podge, and that way whenever they do put wet brushes in here, it won't lift the glitter, because with the polyacrylic like it is right now, if you leave standing water inside the cup, it'll lift the glitter and it'll just come all off, because it is water based, so it'll come off with water. So that is how I make my glitter cups. It's really easy, you just have to have some time. Like these are a couple that you don't need. See, these don't need a second layer of glitter, so I'm just gonna seal these. Because the glitter, I guess it's a lot thicker than the light pinks and the greens. So, yep, that's how I do it. If you guys have any questions, let me know.